What is going on, guys? Hope you're all well. Just thought that I'd start this video off with a little bit of a weigh-in because I haven't actually been sharing with you guys too much, like my actual weigh-ins. That weigh-in was not the lowest weigh-in that I've actually had. The lowest weigh-in was 2 days ago, which was 209.8 pounds. Yesterday I was 212 pounds flat. However, the past 2 nights I have actually been eating slightly later, and yesterday I didn't do cardio because that's my day completely off of everything. And then the day before that I only did 20 minutes cardio because the gym was shutting and I had to rush my workout. So with that being said, I'm not mad about being 212 right now. Look how nice of a day this is, guys. Really nice day. And it's still February, which I'm not complaining about at all. I don't think you guys have ever seen my back garden. This is my back garden. So that's like a summer house which we put in like last year. We've got like some chairs, it's the garage, it's like a gym in there that I used to work out in. Yeah, nice little pond. It's just a really nice garden. So let's go to Sainsbury's and get some food. There's my car. Right, that one right there. By the look on his face, he said take 10 paces. Shit, I took 8. Kicked swinging doors in, started gunslinging. So just arrived at, oh my god. Right, so just arrived at Sainsbury's. I'm not going to bring you guys in only because, actually, do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to bring you guys in and yeah, just going to show you what I get. Let's go. Next time we'll do like a proper grocery haul, and you know, I'll take you round, I'll get someone to film, and it'll be really fun. And hey, what's up, my dude? Next time we're gonna do like a legitimate grocery haul where like I take you around Sainsbury's and you know, providing we don't get kicked out, because I really like this Sainsbury's. It's a little bit further than Tesco's for me, but I'd rather go Sainsbury's than Tesco's. It's just personal preference. I think the food quality, I think the food quality is better, and although maybe you may not get as much bang for your buck as Tesco, because I do a lot of deals there all the time, and don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the experience there. Just feel Tesco's like here's Sainsbury's, and then here's Tesco's. That's how I feel. Unpopular opinion, but yeah. So now we're gonna drive home. Put all this in the fridge, get everything prepared. Got a few little bits to do, and then we're going to the gym. And then maybe going to do something else because it is a lovely day and it would be a shame not to actually do something. So, yeah. Be the man. Show you how to be the man, how to be the boss, how to buy the car. Right, so I have actually decided I'm going to be cooking right now and just get it out of the way. It's literally just gone past 12 o'clock, so I'm going to take you guys through it with me because well, why not, and you guys might enjoy it. So I'm going to show you guys what I cook up, how I do it, what is in it, exact macros of it, and yeah, let's get going. So everything that is not meat is out on the side, everything that you would need to be cooking apart from salt, which is going to be right here. This is pink Himalayan sea salt. It's a lot better for you than just normal table salt, so I highly recommend it. We've got here 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, half a tube of, well, just under half, it's about a quarter. Probably going to use a bit more, about I would say half a tube of tomato puree. We have got some 1-calorie spray, which is really good. It's got my name on it so that no one steals it. The macros in it, if you can see that, if it wants to focus. If you guys can see that, awesome. If not, sorry. It's like 1 calorie per spray, so it's 0.1 grams of fat. There's nothing else in it. It's literally just basically olive oil, which is really good. I spray it on my eggs in the morning. Also, we have got 500 grams of pasta. I buy it in sort of bulk because it's a lot cheaper. I've got the table salt, like we said, or Himalayan sea salt, and I have also got this seasoning. This is my seasoning of choice. This is something that I'm fitting into my macros. I know like all the macros of it. It's not too bad at all. Again, if you guys can see that, sick one. If not, I'm sorry. But we're gonna get some mincemeat now from the fridge, which I just picked up, and I get 5% fat minced beef, because there's no real way of telling how much fat is being cooked out of the mince at the moment. So what that means is when I'm cooking it in this pan here, I don't drain the excess liquid that comes out of what I've been cooking. I keep it in there. It makes it taste a lot nicer, but obviously as the weeks go on, I'm gonna have to start draining it. I'm gonna have to start reducing things, and I may not even be able to make this meal. Possibly will, but it's gonna become very, very, very strict, even more than it has been now. And I've been getting my macros to the gram. So with that being said, let's get into it. We're gonna start by spraying, I think roughly about 12 to 15 sprays of this in the pan. As you will see, let's get it. One thing I forgot to mention is we've got 2 packs of mincemeat. So every single meal there's going to be about 200 grams of mince in that meal. So work that out for yourself. Obviously scanning the labels into MyFitnessPal if you don't use it already. I highly recommend the app. It's pretty spot on for what you need. And just brown the mince. So the mince is just browning itself. As you can see, it's starting to brown underneath. Obviously, I'm not going to take you guys for full. I'm going to assume you have cooked before. If you're not very good at cooking, hopefully this helps, maybe. But when the mince starts to look like that, what I like to do is put a little bit of salt in it so it sort of cooks into the meat. And once it is browned, I will then start putting in all the accessory stuff. I also need to get a bowl out, which I just reminded myself, start cooking the pasta so that everything is sort of done all in one go. So I'm going to do that right now. Feeling like Gordon Ramsay right now. So the mince is now pretty much all browned through. The kettle has just finished boiling, or is about to, and it didn't spill over. That's good news. And I'm just going to pour that all over the pasta. Sorry there's a lot of steam right now because the mince is cooking up. The steam's coming out of the water from the pasta. Flame's going up. Our pet's head to fire. That's a Max Tuning quote, which is also from the film. Looks pretty good to go now, so that means we're going to start adding all the other goodness. 2 shots of vodka. Numero dos. It's literally just carbs because it's just chopped up tomatoes in a tin. So next thing that we're going to do is put in tomato puree. Use the quarter because quarter may be fine of the tube, but it may not be, so obviously just mix it all in, and it's down to personal preference. Obviously make sure you keep track of everything that you're putting in, then save it to a specific meal so you know the quantities, and like it'll take like probably about 5 minutes for you to do, but at the end of the day, if it keeps you on track with your macros and you don't spill over, or you know things are slightly out, then you know it's worth it. So next thing, just sprinkle this in, which is the best. It is meant for fajitas, but you know you've got to break some rules in life, and that's what we're doing with this, because these don't look like no fajitas to me. You just sprinkle that all in, stir it all up, and then after that you turn the heat down a little bit, and you just sort of let it do its thing, let all the juices and all the flavours sort of combine. That is completely changed. You can see how it's bubbling and simmering. May even need to turn the heat down a little bit more. And then we've got that simmering also. And I don't know what to call this meal. It's a bit of a mixture of a few things, I feel. Well, when I say a few things, it's a mixture of like spaghetti bolognese, chili con carne kind of thing with just different seasoning, and I really like it because it just mixes it up. It has a really good, well, you can't see me, it has a really good profile of flavour. So if you guys do end up trying this out, let me know in the comments and let me know what you think of it. Don't tell Gordon Ramsay because he's probably going to tell me it's a piece of shit. When I meal prep, I actually feel like a single mum because I'm cooking like 5 meals, but then they're all for me. So, single mums, I feel you. And this is the main event, right here. Obviously give it a little bit more of a mix up so it's a little bit more evenly distributed before you do put it into like any sort of container and seal it up until you come to eat it, because when you're measuring it out, you're going to get some variance, and we don't really want variance when it comes to meal prep. And that right there is a wrap. We have finished meal prepping everything for the main bulk meal of the week. I hope this has actually helped you guys out a little bit, because I didn't intend to make a video on this, but if it can help someone out there who is starting to, you know, go down a prep road or anything where you're, you know, you want to get lean for the summer, this is going to help you out a lot, because if you know what you're putting into your body, you know what you're going to be getting out of your body, and you can sort of gauge on what you're going to be doing from that. And this is one of the things that I do literally on a weekly basis. I've done this for probably a few years now, and this has helped me out a lot because I know exactly what was in this. It took me a little bit of time to actually calculate everything in these, and I'll find out the macros for them right now for you guys. So in this meal there are 765 calories, there are 87 grams, there is 77 grams of protein, one of these meals, and fat, there is 12.7 grams. And to me, that is a pretty good ratio just for one meal. So this is gonna actually wrap up this video here, because I didn't actually want to make a video on this yet, but I thought what time better than now, because I ended up going to Sainsbury's, ended up getting this and showed you guys how to cook it. So hopefully you've got something maybe out of this video and this helps you even in the slightest. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys very, very, very soon. Peace.